West Conference. Alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense is on the field for the first time today. The last time these two met, it was indeed a Southwest Classic in the SEC, and it was Woo Pig taking home a close one.
Arkansas is one of those teams that just, again, prides themselves on being physical. They were the more physically dominant team late in that game. So A&M, they've got to play great in the trenches today.
And this is a game that's always so much fun to watch. It's usually earlier in the season. You see it on the big stages. You've seen it at Jerry World. A lot of hatred between these two squads.
They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Taking the field for a chance, we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to...
There he goes! Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Gets it out quickly. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he
the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks the tackle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the quick grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The inside handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fit.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, running back on the move. Turns it on in midfield. And they're able to get him on the ground. the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Washington. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a little space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Here comes the option. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. In the red area, it's Price. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Got it in the middle, it's Norman. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Locke. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the explosive play for the first down. How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
Man, John football was as exciting as it gets, and college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the option. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wants to throw. It's locked. Gets it out fast.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. He tries to take the top off. He's got it for a big play. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback keeps it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Washington. The spin. Still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try the run. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This quarterback part of their running game. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. On the option. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bussey. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Here we go. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Send that offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Luck. He'll get rid of it. Working the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Finding open areas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick completion on the out. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Behind the line, it's Platt. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Anthony. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got his man on the right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
42, Arkansas, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's blocked. Firing to the right, complete. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And
It's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now on the option. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. This is a designed run. And some room to work. There he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big 10 action today. This game circled on the calendar for some time. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking for a crease. It's Tatum. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They're going to test the right side with this one. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll pitch it. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jackson gonna throw it. With the catch, it's Poe. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen some...
Turning it on! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Gives it on the option. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Razorbacks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Jackson will throw. That's caught. It's Poe. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got the first down and still on his feet. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed him, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.